Barbecue Warriors, we're right here at the barbecue house. Today, we're gonna do something that's cool. We're gonna do pepper jack cheese, smoked bologna. And we're gonna not do a whole stick. Generally, that's what I do. We don't have that many people eat with us this afternoon after I get done. So we're doing about a quarter of a stick, sometimes called a chub. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna score it. The reason we're gonna score it, that is make little grooves in it about 1/8 of an inch deep. It's where our rub, our seasoning right here, can get down in there to here, and also our sauce. Plus it's gonna give us a little crunch. We're gonna have a little crunch on the outside. But what I'm gonna do is just do a simple scoring. You can go in and do diamond cuts if you want. It's up to you. We're not getting graded on how good of a scorer you are. Getting graded on how good you can cook. It's about right. Now we're gonna go around, same way. Now we gotta core it. In other words, we gotta take the center out to be able to get our cheese in there. Right here, we got this little knob coming up. I'm gonna take it off. I'm telling you, I love raw bologna. The hole we're fixing to put in there is 1.5 inches in diameter. All right, I'm going down through the center. See there? Bringing it back out. I got the core in my tube here. I gotta have a little piece of the core to go on each end after I get my cheese in, to plug the holes to keep my cheese from melting and running out. So what I got here is an oak, you call it a dowel, round piece of wood, or whatever you want to call it. All you do, I'm taking it, figuring out my cheese length. There's my core. We're gonna take my cheese, stick it in just like that. Go to my other end, cut my other core. All right, I got my cores in. All right, when this stick of bologna starts cooking, that cheese is gonna melt and it's gonna wanna push my plugs back out. So what I do, I take toothpicks, 2 on each end, and stick it back. Now, we got my sweet heat mustard sauce. Everybody knows me, I always tell you heat up that sauce before you use it. This doesn't apply here. What I'm using now, I'm putting the mustard on for a flavor that's gonna be at the end. We're gonna be able to taste it, but also to help bind my rub on there. And this is my sweet heat mustard sauce. And I'm gonna paint my bologna. I got my rub-a-dub rib rub right here. So all right, we're gonna apply a rub. Time to go on our smoker. Right now, on my Myron Mixon smokers, BARQ-2400, it's a medium-sized pellet smoker. I'm running at 325. Now I like letting it sit up just like this. That way I get a good heat, even all the way around. All right, barbecue warriors, we're back on our pepper jack cheese stuffed bologna. We got that good crust. You see, I kind of got a little lopsided on me, but it's still sticking up. Ready to go. I think one of my toothpicks on the other end right there is holding it. What I'm doing now, I'm applying the sauce we talked about. It's a mixture of such as Afire and my sweet heat mustard sauce. I've heated it up, but I've also already took the bologna off and let it rest for about 30 minutes. Why did I say let it rest? Let it cool down to where that pepper jack cheese isn't runny. We don't want it runny. You gotta let it solidify a little bit. But what I'm doing now is applying my sauce. It's gonna finish. All right. I'm gonna stick it back on there just for a couple of minutes to set my sauce. Let it tack up. Ain't that pretty? That right there is awesome looking. We put 4 toothpicks in. You make sure you get them out. I'll tell you what we're fixing to do now. I'm going right down the middle. Old Myron, right down the middle. Ain't that pretty? Look at that right there. Barbecue Warriors, we have had another successful cook right here at the Barbecue Grill. Go get you a stick of bologna, stuff it with some pepper jack. See you next time.